and I'm back again to talk to you about everyone's favorite giant red dog, Clifford, the big red dog. I mean, who else would I be talking about? Clifford. The more I dig into the depths of the internet, the wilder these urban legends become. So, get ready. You're in for a ride. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and today I'm bringing you the Top 10 Scary Clifford the Big Red Dog Urban Legends Part 3. Yes, there are 3 parts already, so if you haven't seen the other 2, go ahead and check that out. Starting off this countdown, we have the sad reality. Legend goes that Clifford didn't live for very long. In fact, it's thought that after he became huge in size, he only lived for a couple of months. Why is this? Well, legend goes that he was just too big. His weight put too much strain on his hips and limbs, and it was too hard on his heart being that big. His heart would have to work 3 times as hard to pump blood throughout his body. Eventually, his body couldn't take it anymore and it just shut down and Clifford died. Moving on at number 9, we have the dark magic. This legend states that magic runs in Emily Elizabeth's family. That's why her love caused Clifford to grow. It's because Emily and her family have magical powers. But this means that Emily Elizabeth doesn't love her parents and her parents don't love her. If they did, then their love would have caused each other to grow super big. But it seems that this isn't the case. It's only Clifford. So it's said that Clifford is the only thing that Emily truly loves. Maybe that's why she spends every hour of her day with him. She feels like he's the only one that loves her, and so the feeling is reciprocated. Coming in at number 8, we have Clifford Hears a Who. This legend states that Clifford takes place in a Horton Hears a Who type world. In this case, Clifford isn't a giant, but in reality, the people in town are just super small. Clifford is actually a normal-sized dog. Similar to Horton, he is now in charge of protecting the town from other species that may step on them or accidentally crush them. I mean, as outrageous as this is, I'm kind of loving this legend. Let me know in the comments below if you want a Horton Hears a Who and Clifford the Big Red Dog crossover episode, because I kind of do. Moving on at number 7, we have the neglect. So in the Clifford series, like I mentioned before, it's said that Clifford became massive because of Emily Elizabeth's love. Her love was so powerful that it caused him to grow so big. But why is Clifford the only dog that grew this big? Well, legend goes that all the other people in town don't love their dogs as much. In fact, it's said that they're quite neglectful. Clifford is the only dog that really gets love. All the other dogs are just treated like property and not truly loved or cared for. Moving on to number 6, we have the harmful owners. Legend goes that since Clifford is so big, his owners can't afford to feed him, and eventually he passed away from being improperly looked after. His vet bills alone would be super pricey. A shot alone could be like $1,000 upwards for a dog that size. Then he eats a week's worth of food in 1 day and needs a lake for him to drink out of. As a result, it's said that Clifford is not being fed enough, isn't being bathed or taken care of properly. In fact, Clifford is Emily Elizabeth's dog, but she's so young, too young to know how to properly take care of a dog. Yes, she loves him very much, but that doesn't mean she knows how to look after him. In fact, in one book, there's an image of Emily Elizabeth feeding Clifford, and the caption for the picture says, "It's not easy to keep Clifford. He eats and drinks a lot." The image then shows Clifford with his mouth open while Emily Elizabeth feeds him. One problem, she's feeding him chocolate cupcakes and is pouring hot tea directly on his tongue, while Clifford looks like he is in a lot of pain. So she is quite literally harming her dog. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the abandoned dog. Legend goes that Clifford was abandoned by his family at a young age for being the runt of the litter. As a result, his family abandoned him and left him to die. In one book, there's an image of Clifford in his doghouse. The caption for the picture says, "They were very kind, but Clifford got lonely." He thought about his own family, his father, his sisters, Bonnie and Claudia, his brother, Nero. They all live in different places. Now, Clifford was said to be a puppy when Emily Elizabeth got him, as highlighted in the show Clifford Puppy Days or even the book Clifford the Small Red Puppy. So it seems like Clifford was left all alone to fend for himself while his family moved away together. In our 4th spot, we have the Dictator dog. This next legend surrounds a Lost Clifford the Big Red Dog book. So for this legend, the narrator claims that they checked out a Clifford book from the library for their child who loved the series. However, this book was quite dark. The book showed a very aggressive and violent looking Clifford. In the book, he takes control over all the other dogs and humans in the town. Anyone who didn't obey his demands, he would kill by either ripping them up with his big sharp teeth or by stomping on them. This legend gets creepier because when the narrator went back to return the book, the library claims that the book was never in their system, and they didn't have any records of owning that book at all. Making our way down to lesson number 3, we have the genetic modifications. This legend surrounds the idea that Clifford is super big because of growth hormones. Yep. Apparently, Emily Elizabeth's parents were scientists and originally got Clifford in order to run experiments on him. That's why he's red. One of the experiments they conducted on him turned him red. They then wanted to see how big they could make Clifford by pumping him with mutated growth hormones. So Clifford is just one big walking science experiment. In our second spot, we have the killer. Legend goes that Clifford was actually sentenced to death. Because of his size, Clifford constantly caused accidents and deaths in the town. These deaths are actually featured in some of the Clifford books. In one book, we see Clifford trying to play ice hockey, but it results in him breaking the ice and kids falling into the freezing cold water. Well, as a result, these kids either froze to death or drowned. Then you have a picture of Clifford knocking over phone poles. Well, this caused people to die from electric shocks. You have Clifford running down roads and causing deadly car accidents, and you even see him knocking over houses and killing families. As a result, he was deemed a killer and was given the death penalty. And in our number 1 spot, we have the lost episode. There are way too many Clifford the Big Red Dog lost episodes out there. Like, what are we at now? Lost episode number 100? So legend goes that one day the narrator decided to take a trip down memory lane by watching old episodes from her favorite childhood shows. She found this website that had a bunch of old episodes from a variety of shows. They even showed old commercials and everything like that, so it was the complete nostalgia package. She decided to click on the video titled Clifford the Big Red Dog, the final episode. At first, the video was just a black screen, but then her entire computer started glitching. She was unable to close any tabs or turn off her computer. The screen was flickering on and off while pictures of real-life dead dogs bleeding were shown on the screen. You could hear people screaming in the background and sounds of dogs whining filled the screen. Then the text appeared. Clifford is dead. Then everything resumed normal. Her screen went back to the homepage of the website. She then went to go find that video to show it to her mom, but when she went to search for it, it was no longer there. And that's all for today's video. Let's move on to our comment shout-out portion. I'll be shouting out comments from my video, Top 10 Kids Shows That Were Darker Than You Realized. Miss Kitty commented, the scene in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody when Esteban is possessed is hilarious, yet creepy. Esteban was a hilarious character. I loved it. Do you remember that episode where he's like, my chicken has chicken pox and I can't feed it chicken soup because it's a chicken. Oh my gosh. Just him and Arwen? Wow. Arwen. Man. He has my heart. I love that character. Sailor Earth X commented, I love your little recording space. Nice cool colors and everything's all organized. Nice job. Thank you. Yes, I have to keep it super clean and organized because I film videos every day and I don't want to be cleaning it a lot. So it's always got to stay clean and organized. Matthew Sigbornson commented, my mom has nearly the entire collection of that Nancy Drew series. I'm so jealous. I'm actually so jealous. I want to collect all the books. This isn't even complete. I need tons more. Okay, and before I end this video, I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Cameron and Joe Price. They just needed a little cheering up since it's been tough for them with everything that's going on. So thank you, you two, for being such loyal followers. Stay strong and we can get through this together. And that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see you. I have something in my tooth. I got it. Ew, I'm sorry.